saying, Barbara. It's been a long, long day in the park. Oh, behind me.
Welcome to Meet the Dons with Scotty.
Truth is, I've never been fit.
Scotty's on the Yankees! Scotty's on the Yankees!
No goals. I'm not even going to shoot if I'm in on goal. It's long. No goals. Megs only today. Megs and bops. It's too easy.
This world where love is not our home. Make it begin, we'll go.
We're here, bro. Home Park. Grew up here. Different now to what it was 10-15 years ago. But yeah, this is where it all started for me. I used to come up here on my ones sometimes, twos, threes. There was never like big sided games in here that weren't really like that back then. So like I said, if one of your powers weren't out, that was it. I was up here on my own, training, doing what I could, man.
Things like these cages and the football pitches are where you meet people and how you kind of earn your stripes, really. All the older boys are playing, they're looking and you're maybe not the biggest, and like, no, I want to join in.
Yeah. Something I always had was determination. So I always wanted to be good. I was quite naturally good in school, so people always see you as one of the best. So I had to live up to that a little bit, and to do that I had to work hard. It started probably with goals as well. At the age of 14, I was playing in the men's league, so that instantly makes you man up a little bit. I was getting hit with big tackles, getting kicked lumps out of.
Like, I've just seen it
Right,
there.
there's always.
That's cage football marks.
That's cage football marks. You know, people pinch, people grab you. I don't need to call no one out, but it happens.
What was your like motivation when you was younger? What did you know what you wanted to be? Like what you wanted as a future, I don't know, career or job, or was it just?
I was just football obsessed. I didn't have my first alcoholic drink until I was 18.
No way, Scotty.
On my life.
No way, Scotty.
On my life. So,
please, you're telling me that's the first time you went Black Eve?
This grass, all my friends and that would be drinking on here sometimes. Maybe some of them smoke. I've never smoked, and I didn't have my first drink until I was 18. So I thought I had a chance.
Yeah.
Like, I always thought if there's 10% chance I'm gonna get somewhere, I'll keep going. It's only really due to DONS that I got that back.
Yeah.
Being around people such as yourself, Andrew, Zach, there's a lot of motivational individuals, do you know what I'm saying? Ginge, that can bring you up. And sometimes I'll sit there, like I said to you before, like if I go to sleep at 10 o'clock at night, I feel bad sometimes because I know there's more time in the day.
You shouldn't feel
but
bad.
There's more time in the day, and that's due to people like yourself that work so hard. It inspires others. So it's only in the last few years, I'd say 3 to 4 years, that I've gained some motivation back to show what I'm capable of.
What are you looking at, George? You seem
Crazy.
fascinating.
I'm just imagining a young Scotty just walking the streets, no one watching over him, and he's just got a ball underneath his arm, and he's just thinking, yeah, I wonder if anyone's out today. Nah? Oh, I'll practice myself. When you was learning how to do your skills and that, was it, obviously YouTube weren't about that then, so how did you kind of pick up on those sort of things? How did you learn new skills?
Just through playing with other people. I would take what someone else does and I'd either try and replicate that or do it in my own way. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, Myth is one of the prime examples. I've seen Myth do stuff that I've never seen another player do, and I've took some of the stuff that he's done before and I've tried to do it my own way.
Who do you support?
So it's obviously always controversial when you say it, but I've been a United fan from young.
Yeah.
From when I was 7 years old, I had the lampshade.
Yeah.
I had the covers, everything you can think of, posters
That's
everywhere.
crazy. Southend United. So happy for you, man. The Shrimps.
No, Manchester United always.
You got to clear it up.
Manchester United always been my club.
I feel like you're playing the innocent guy because I've seen the way you play on the pitch, and I can't imagine you being oh hiya, my name's Scotty and I don't know how to play football. Oh yeah. I don't see that. I don't see that in you, Scotty. I know you well enough to know that you've got this side in you that is just. He just wants to win, and he's a nice guy inside, but he's a beast. Attitude, dog! Attitude, yeah! Whoa! He fell over, man!
No, I've always enjoyed winning because I'm a bad loser, and I'll admit that I'm a sore loser. There's only one memory I have from it, and I went to an after-school club one day. I think I scored 5 goals in a game, and then they said 30 seconds to go. And I didn't score my 6th, and for me I was like, I want 2 hat-tricks.
Yeah.
I didn't score my 6th, and I swore, I was like, fuck this. And I walked out the cage, and they rung my mum straight away, and had to come and get me, and I was never allowed back in the club. And that was something that hurt, because obviously, I love football, do you know what I'm saying? I weren't allowed back there, but all it was because I didn't get my 6th goal.
Let me ask you something, Scotty.
Yeah.
This is what everyone wants to know. You're the Myth's nephew.
Myth's nephew. I can't give Myth enough credit, do you know what I'm saying? The guy is on another planet, and I feel privileged to be able to grow up, to play alongside him, to learn things from him, to play in the same team as him. Myth's my uncle, I'm the Myth's nephew. We've had good careers, man, and we both like a drink at the end of a game now.
You really are a cage kid.
I wanted to kind of know a little bit about your relationship with your nan.
Me and my nan have developed a proper special bond. She's been there as a mum, as well as a nan for me. She enjoys football, she's a Liverpool fan. We've sat there, watched Super Sunday together. Do you know what I mean? She cooks my meals, does my washing. Yeah, I love her with all my heart, man. It's a very special bond that I'll always be grateful for.
Normally it is a mum and dad are your first role models, ain't it? But then there's some people, for example, who find comfort in different people, like a Paula at the club.
Yeah.
What did someone like Paula mean to you?
Everything, man. I mean, what she was doing for you behind the scenes. When she was coming to the games, she was always polite, would always make sure that everyone felt comfortable, and something like that is, they're little details that go so far. When it happened, when the sad time happened and came, that's why I had to come and show support to Andrew, the family, herself.
Sleep, sleep, peacefully. Sleep, sleep, peacefully. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
I couldn't ask for a better mum. I ain't never felt a love so pure. Never felt a pain so raw. Never seen a smile like yours.
I'll also never forget the early days, George. The playing at Eltham Towns on the back pitches where no one wanted to play because it was on a slanted hill. You know what I'm saying? That stuff there was what I sort of grew up on as well. I didn't just play on nice pitches, bro. Like, I played on the most horrible pitches also, that are mud, no grass. You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
said that you had
Ditches.
the #1 shirt before I did.
I've been there. I've been there. I've been where you've been.
Second half, Mitchell's come out of goal. Scotty's up to go and goal. He's got a little hamstring problem. And how about that? He's collected it. Tell you what, we sold him a mince pie as well. Guichard's having a party. We saw his goal from last week.
Can you hit that no ball sign? I'm not trying to get you in trouble. There we go. There we go.
Quick one. As we're doing things we shouldn't be doing, you said he was arrested around it, right?
Yeah, so it's just that spot there. If we just walk there quickly. This experience that I went through kind of was the start of saying, right, look, you have a role and responsibility within the community, not just family, but within the community. So it's time now to stop, to appreciate what you've got around you and work to be better towards that. Yeah, I got charged with possession of an offensive weapon. Had to do 150 hours community service, and I got a suspended jail sentence as well. So, as I said, it's something I'm not proud of, but it's also something that I accept has made me a better person today and a better man within the community, and accepting what I've done, man.
Do you think jail works?
Do I think jail works?
Yeah.
In some cases I'd say yeah, because I know people personally that have been to jail and have come out rehabilitated and have been a better person and have gone on to get a job and work with people and not be a success as such, but they've come out and they've reformed. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you think jail works?
Don't know, but can you hit this curb? Hey, do you remember Kirby's? Alright, come then, let's have a quick round.
How do you play it? It has to hit this corner curve.
It's got to hit
this bit here.
Angle on the curb.
Yeah. You used to do it over cars, you know, you used to get extra points.
I know, that's what I was going. Oh, 1-0!
And if you catch it, was that double points or not?
Yeah. If I catch it, it minuses his point though.
You really want that double point here? We'll do it first to 2.
First.
Alright, I'll win. 3.
Alright, cool, let's get out of this shit.
Hey Mitch!
Hey Mitch!
Hey Mitchell! Mitchell! Love that.
Yeah.
Why do you always scream Crook out? What's the beef between you and Crook?
What's the beef between me and Crook?
Yeah man, that's all you ever say.
I can't say nothing anymore, Chris. You just won the title. 5 years ago, it was acceptable to turn up drunk, and the first 20 minutes of a game, me and Miff wouldn't even be able to see. So by half time we would just get back to normal and we'd be playing the last 45 sort of blurred vision. But I'd say now that's not Sunday League, bro. SC Dons have changed the face of Sunday League football. You've got people that play at a decent standard on Saturdays now that want to play Sundays. Mate, 5, 6, 7 years ago, that was never the case.
Yeah.
People would just be playing their Saturday football, picking up their bread and coming to watch maybe one of their pals.
Yeah.
Whereas now, everyone wants to play Sunday football.
How many handbags do you reckon you've stolen over the years? Or if they said to you, have you ever stolen a handbag, what would you say? 0 to 5. 0 to 10.
Bro, I'm a good man, you know. I've
10 to 20.
I've found wallets and handed them in, bro.
Yeah?
I've found wallets.
After you took out what was in there.
Yeah. It's another place, Chris. We're in Middle Park now. What a place, man. What a community. It's crazy.
What's it like around here?
So, for instance, there's kids that come to my youth club 3 years ago that have left now. One of them's gone and bought a house in Welling. One of them's in jail, and the other one's still around here, shot in drugs. This is Elton Green, Chris, now known as Harris Academy. Great school, so many memories here, man.
We don't just let anyone come on site and film.
I know.
You know, it's like there's loads of stuff we can't do with that, you know.
Totally understand.
Yeah, alright, but
we're used to being told no and getting on with it anyway, so thank you for coming down and saying it to our face.
So that was Scotty's.
That was his whole childhood years, expelled 27 times.
Why are you filming me, bro? Bro, Chris, why are you filming me?
Obviously here from year 7 to 11, I can't lie, Chris, I weren't the best pupil, man. I was not well behaved, I didn't listen to teachers, I messed around, I was a little bit of the class clown, to be honest. I got excluded like 27 times. Some 1 dayers, 3 dayers, 7 dayers. My tutor said to me, look, it's not working out, you're still being a bit of a class clown, so let me take you up to Middle Park. So I went to Middle Park Community Centre, met the manager there, and I went on a 6-month work placement, and that was back 13 years ago. So that's where my journey at Middle Park started and my journey here ended.
How did you meet like Dolby and Drops and them lot? Because you're from the same. How did you meet everyone?
Well, they're schools on
Sil,
each other, innit?
So
Sil,
Benson, Drops and all that, that's like through myth and football, just five-a-side playing, stuff like that. Dolby was through just being in Elton. When I started playing for Bowden Sports, as a lot of people know, it's full of Dolbys. So Ryan probably being the best one that I've played with out of them. Was a talented guy, and I've built a strong bond with him over the years. He's a close friend of mine, and yeah, man, I've met, I would say, George, 80% of my friends now are through football.
most talented
player at the Dons. Gotta be Zach.
You've seen him, ain't you?
Yeah, at all levels, 5s, 7s, 9s, 11s. Just put it there, that's fine. Tough, but he's so intelligent with it, man, that yeah, I've never really seen him have a bad game. And even when he does, he scores. But yeah, this is where I work, Chris, man. This is the outside area. When I do my youth club, sometimes we do 3-on-3s out here, 2-on-2s, or goalie. As you can see though, we get cut funding every year, man. The government ain't giving us nothing, so we have to just deal with what we have to deal with, man. I cut the grass, as you can see. Kids don't watch a lot of TV anymore. YouTube is their TV, do you know what I'm saying? So for me to be a role model here is important, man. At all ages, like I said, we've got kids that are 5 that have been to watch the Dons, just as well as the kids that come youth club, and they come and watch it because they can relate to it. There's parents out there that can relate to the struggle. People want to be happy, George, and I think the Dons bring a certain amount of happiness to, as I said, children, teenagers, adults. It's a big movement, man, and for someone to sort of disregard my past would be offensive to me, because like I said, I've been through things that have made me who I am now. But in terms of changing, if somebody can change for the better, I don't see why not. I don't see that as a negative. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, I said tomorrow, right, I'm going to give up drinking. That's not going to take away who I am on the pitch. That's not going to take away what I'm doing at work. That might just make me a better and healthier person.
Yeah.
So life choice is a big thing for people and individuals.
Your past can be your anchor, it can be your engine. So if it's your anchor, it will always hold you back, no matter what you do, because it would be something that says, there's no way of moving forward. And then it can also be your engine, which is look, that is what's going to drive me to the next level. I want to keep doing. Look at what you're doing. We've got to get this youth centre funding. We've got to get this place painted up. We've got to be able to give these kids new nets. And the only way you do that is by you working hard and being the example.
Let's look at the place. Look at the place, Chris. It's overgrown. The goals are falling apart. The bin here has got a crack in it. It shouldn't even be there.
But you're home.
But this is home, man. This is home, Chris.
But do you own this place, Scotty?
Nah. It's all like through the council and leases and stuff like that. So
you know why I say that?
Come with them dumb questions.
Because you got people that be watching this now saying, "Oh, all that YouTube money."
Yeah.
Whenever something new pops up, someone's gonna write that in the comments. YouTube money.
Alright, big up you, man.
Is that a bus driver?
Yeah, driver. Hey, Cal's on it. Hey, Cal.
Where are we off to next?
Mottingham. The cage. We've gone to like 4 cages.
We've got 4 cages today. All Scotties.
The cage.
If anyone says to me coronavirus, I think of the gauge. I think of cage football. Do you know what I'm saying? It's what kept me alive a little bit, man. A little bit of freedom, a little bit of an escape from the whole madness. Big up Team Monts for what they've done. They come back strong after being humiliated numerous times. And yeah,
that's the Scotty we know.
Some things don't need commentary.
Oh, Scotty's free.
The truth is, I've never been fit. Whether it needs a meg, a big tackle, I'm happy to try and execute both of them.
Do you remember his tackle against Nathan Palmer's team? You're known for it.
Cal.
He's got to go off or something, bro.
3 minutes, away you go.
For what? Tighten off. 3 fouls, isn't it?
But you're also known for something else, which you still haven't addressed while we've been doing this at Meet the Dons.
Go on.
How do you get your perfect tan?
And every night's a night out.
Every night?
Even like on Monday night. You're being spotted. I get like, do you know on my computer? It's filled with spotted Monday night. Scotty, Tuesday night. Scotty's in the night out. Wednesday.
Mrs. Doubtfire, are you related to her? Or him?
It's Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams. Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire. She's a lady. Whoa, she's a lady.
So obviously, SC Dons first started. How's this amazing journey been from the very beginning to where it is now?
Do you know what? The first ever game was up by 5 ways in a little ground behind some houses. George weren't there. You remember what I'm on about, innit?
You, Franco.
Yeah. I turned up. I think Ryan Palmer messaged me on Twitter. So I think I weren't playing for no one at the time. I just put on Twitter any games this morning. He said, yeah, come. So I went there, played. Obviously see Drew. I've known Drew for years. I played with Drew when I was 15, 16 for one of the pub sides back in the day. It doesn't get real when you're doing signatures and when you're people asking for pictures and that sort of stuff. It's never happened. So when it does happen now, the last couple of years, I get a bit shy sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like George and that.
Boys, you're gonna have to play basketball doing an interview.
Not like some of these are quite open. I'm happy to keep.
No,
stuff
because
in
the
quite a
bang is
lot.
messing up the interview. You're gonna have to play basketball for now.
It's a crazy journey. Let the journey continue. And like I said, next year is I think the biggest year for SC Dons.
Favourite Don memory?
Favourite Don memory? There's quite a few, man. Like the 2 cup finals. Obviously, we played in the one at Maidstone, and a spectator in the one at Bromley. But they were both equally as good. Like being amongst the family and the supporters at Bromley was something me and Mickey Blue Eyes will never forget. Like it was an unreal day.
You're fucking shit!
Who's your favourite Don player to play alongside?
Favourite player to play alongside? I've played a few times with Monts, and I feel like me and him have a good understanding of each other's games. So I do like playing with Monts. Similar to Nad, I've had some games alongside Nad, and I feel like me and him can match each other quite well and give the team what they need. The last game I think I played when I scored, I played with NJ Nita. He was unreal, man. He was good. I realised that day how good he was, the levels, his vision and stuff. So I don't think I've really played alongside your Dinios and that really. So for me, probably them three, man. Who's the most overrated?
Overrated?
Who's the most overrated player at the Dons?
This is your Meet the Dons, so you can answer that one.
I think we're looking at him.
Go on, go on.
We're looking at him.
No, but
Love it.
Anything you want to say to the people that's watching now?
Like I said before, man, if there's anything I have said during this that you're going through a similar thing and you're finding it hard to talk, you can always hit me up on my Insta DMs or hit the boys up. They're always willing to talk as well. If I've helped any of you through it, obviously thank you for that.
This world where love is not a home.
Hey, love. Scotty, thank you so much, my bro.
Pleasure, man.
Oh, man. That was Scotty Meet the Dons, now to Gullens.
Mitchell, man, you said a word.
Huh?
You said a word.
Let's go.
We're going to eat after this.
George, why though? Why?
These kids have called us out, yeah? We haven't
They haven't called us out. George called them out.
You heard it. You just said to me, are you scared?
George said, let's go beat these kids. And then the guy said,
Scotty said he's on
we'll
it.
play you.
Scotty said he's on it. Let's do it.
Bruv, let's get this game on.
Come on, man. Waste of time.
We have a responsibility to turn over the streets. These kids don't know what they're asking for.
We see it's different. It's different this time. Why are you looking at me like that?
I remember the first time I met Scotty. He was doing kick-ups with a handbag that he stole from an old woman. I told him it ain't on. He said he's gonna try his best to improve as a man, and he's certainly done that over his years of growth. You ever seen a Scottish man dance? You have now. There's all different kind of refreshments you can put in sandwiches. Jam, butter, even mustard. The thing with Scotty is he likes to give out medicine. Sometimes he gets it himself. So Team Scotty versus some young boys. As you can see here, the guy pretty decent with his feet. Mitch ain't quick enough to get there. And they seem to keep possession of the ball. Nice little roll of the foot. It looks pretty decent, these lot. He knocks it back. Big G's there though. Knocks over to Mitch. He ain't fast enough or strong enough. Maybe he ain't fast or strong, but he's precise. Again, I've always got to give credit where it's due. This guy's on Mitchell's dodgy touch. He tries to flick it back. It's just poor football. This Big G though, he's not great himself. And this guy here, you can see his quick feet. He really does look decent. I've got to lie, I don't know his name. Chris has literally sat me down in front of this and say, Donny, you have to commentate. I'm hungry, I'm tired, I don't even want to commentate, to be honest. Next clip. As I said, I really can't be bothered to be commentating this, guys. This is Meet Scotty, and I don't want to be here. Mitchell's struggling to hold up possession again. This guy with a NASA shirt skips past Big G, you'd think he's not even there. Runs around Mitchell and it's a goal. So 1-0 to the opposition, but you know how cage rules goes. A nutmeg means you lose your goal, so it's back to 0-0. I must say the young boys are looking better. Big G looks like he just slipped on a banana. Dodgy footwork, I must say. You got to do some more work with Ants. NASA just collecting it. Big G takes it, I think, and this play continues. As you can see, I'm losing interest in this game. I only want to see Scotty on the ball. The young boys and Scotty seem to be the only ones that can do this stuff. Scotty just putting his leg in the way, manages to get it off the young boy just about. Big G puts his body in the way. Left foot, right foot, he ain't got it, so he loses it. It comes to Mitch again, he gets barged off the ball, not strong or fast enough, and it's another goal for the young boys.
Next goal decides the game.
Next goal decides it.
So currently 1-0, these young boys seem to be fitter and smarter than the Dons. So Big G makes it a man's game.
Put it in there! Oi, good game. Till next time. Good work.
Boys, man, what you got to say?
Here's where it's next time.
We do what Dons do. Longest